Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, I'm looking at like a lot of different terms, and I look, I say, as far as validation go, I never needed that because I was validated the day I was born. I was a pride and joy of my mother and father, like I said. So validation, when you validated, you never need it. See, the point is to be real. The only validation you really want is this, you, like I said before, you want why people do things to themselves. Like I said in another video. Yeah, that's the only validation. You're like, damn, are you that cruel to yourself? And that's the actual real. Because I love myself, then no when I see somebody do it to themselves. Like I said, because it's like this, to be real, those of us, same way they say about boundaries. When you're real, you don't even have to set boundaries. Because see, I'm going to be real when I say you're real. When you're a real beacon of light, a person just see the light itself. Say, they already know they can try and break a boundary because, remember, the light has to try the dark anyway. So you can't warn the dark and say, this is what you should and shouldn't do, like I always say, unless it's a child. That's different. Or somebody, some mentally retarded, they don't understand. That's the only way you can set a boundary. Because see, the reason why the darkness have boundaries with other people that are dark, it's real simple. They're dark already. So they don't have, when you're dark, there is really no boundary that can be broken. The boundary has already been broke. So that's that's my take, and that's the real reality on that. There's no, for certain individuals it is, but there's really no such thing as validation. Like I said, because me, I was validated the day I was born. I'm the pride and joy of my mother and father, and I really am. And so the validation was already there. So I never needed validation from anybody, to be real with you. Like I said, the only validation I want, like they say, is just justice for others. Because me personally, I've never been short on confidence. Now, other times I probably was overconfident. That's the point. But I've never been short on confidence. I've never, and nobody even had me ever short on confidence. Like I said, so the validation was just to bring people in. And and like I always say, when I found God, the validation was for people to find Christ, like I did, because Christ is the one that validated me. See, that's the point. So see, when you just talk spiritual, when you receive the Spirit of God Himself, that's when the validation is bringing people to Christ. It's not about a marriage or a child or a woman, a male. It's not even about the family members that get on your nerves. But you know what it is though? See, certain people, issues be different, right? Once I found God, my issues became about the Most High God. So if you don't find God, then I feel invalid, but I don't feel invalid because remember, I'm not God, it's God you have to find. But as far as me doing my job is what it is. That's all it's all about. It's never about me feeling invalid because no woman can do that, no child can do that, no man, nobody can do that. Like I said, you might think they can do that, but that's a total misconception right there. Right, that's a total misconception. Nobody can even do that. Now they can give you fantasy and validity, or fantasy, what you call fantasy, what's the word? Oh, boundaries. Because by fantasy they may not, but that's all fantasy because only on a job do you have to have boundaries on a job. Because if you're on a job, they say don't go past 5 feet. You got to do that. Or don't go in this room. You have to do things like that. That's what boundaries are. There's no way a man should be telling another man what he should and shouldn't do, or what he shouldn't do. And that's what everybody in their own right be breaking boundaries at times. It's like when people say, I respect that. No, you don't respect that because see, if you don't respect certain things, accepting is better than respecting. Because when you say you respect, believe you me, people go around and do the opposite. All right, so some of these terms and these words are beautiful only to a limit. Just like we're limited with certain things. And God is all right. The thing is, some of these terms are good to use only in a certain manner and only with those that have sense. But certain things, like being valid, you was always like me. I was already valid, and I've been valid. Nobody ever took my validity, like I said. And then as far as boundaries go, I'm gonna be real with you. When I look at a person like myself, a being like myself, I don't even blame a person for trying to break boundaries because they look at it like, Dad, look at the confidence, look at the patience, look at how in installments he bring what he bring. And I go for my other brothers and sisters that do that also, but right, that's what I'm saying. So when you're powerful like that, you gotta respect these things. That's what being powerful means. You understand? That's so I don't. So you gotta really expect them to type of things, right? So they already know. They can break a boundary. They say, we already know. It's gonna make him stronger. It's gonna make her stronger. See, that's the point. So that's when you're not on. That's when you are like you're the Michael Jordan. You're the Kobe of what you do, right? And that's just real. You know what I mean? You're at the top of what you do. You're like a Hulk Hogan. You're like a woo! That's your boy Ric Flair strutting there with what you do. That's what, you understand? It's a difference. That's the point. So when you at that level, people gotta come at you anyway. And I mean just in life itself. Remember, because life is still just a sport. And it is about winning and losing, not because somebody says, I always have to be a winner. Well, if you're playing the sport and the sport that we play, which is real life, you do have to be a winner, because if you lose, well, then you didn't accomplish the mission that has to get done. And remember, if you're going against a narc, there will be no need for you to lose. Okay? How you doing? Hola. All right, so peace, y'all. About to go to the job now. Peace. Get to work, broski.